There's a trend that I've noticed on YouTube. There's been an influx of videos of people sharing so much of their lives, and it's mind-boggling that people love it, including me. I've been keeping track of it for the past year now, and I've always wondered why people do it. But I think I know why. I know I wasn't the first to make these cinematic videos, but it's just been a growing demographic of people that go through their everyday routine and share their little lessons in their lives. I noticed it when I was scrolling through YouTube. These videos, literal films, carry stories from people who experience life in their own way. And for some reason, this demographic of creators feel the need to share their perspective for others to see. And it works. Really, really well. All of these stories that are out there, it just made me think, why even bother? Everyone seems to be living and sharing their own life already. There's no reason for you or even me to share our own. But that's where I'm wrong. Hell yeah. Something I realized after seeing people share their perspective in life is the fact that there's nothing that separates us. We are all just playing the same game. And the beauty of it all is that we use something like art to help depict that. The biggest reason why anyone chooses to create art is because it's the best way that they could express and share their true selves. It's second nature to find ways or things to help express us. Short films, paintings, music, fashion, books, and even video games help give physicality to what best represents us. Which is crazy when it comes to these videos. It gives us an outlet. It helps us show who we truly are or put words or visuals of how we are truly feeling when we ourselves can't figure it out. Going through an adventure to find happiness or just lost in the memories. No matter what, each individual story is important. Your story is important, and I guess mine is too. Alright, look, yes, this is the part where I share my story, but don't worry, it's nothing too personal. It's just my YouTube story. It all started when I created my first video. I just was a kid, growing up being influenced by everything around me. I never felt a desire of doing anything, and I really didn't, but when it came to creating my first video, that's when the itch to keep creating started to be more apparent. With the passion being born and having something I feel happy doing, it inevitably became something else that I compare myself to others with. And it was only recently that something helped me. Well, someone. Myself. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Huh? Why do you have to say it like that? Like what? I'm literally just talking. Yeah, but you're being a little too dramatic. Him. He's who I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't want to make things too weird and crazy, but you've already seen different versions of me. So, I'll just explain it simple. You know that voice that you have inside your head? Well, that's me. To him. I mean, my lines are literally marked as inner Cris, so... You always hear people saying, in order to love life, you have to love yourself first. In a sense, they're not wrong. Life goes by way easier once you're comfortable with your own company, and that's what I did. I can't really pinpoint when, but there was just a time that I found myself comfortable. And that's tied to the fact that I was able to become my own friend in a way. You all have that inner voice in your head, that voice that pushes you to do more, to help realign your jumbled up thoughts and help you see reality for what it is. You might not give it any thought, but it's always there. Ever since he realized that, our goals and internal motivation have almost been streamlined into one straight path. There are some bumps, but when you have that internal balance, you find yourself back on that path. We all need something like that, being our own motivation and inspiration. But there's something else that's been going on. I tend to get distracted. I've really appreciated the beauty of the fact that people are out there sharing their lives, and not only sharing them, but living them, knowing that this is their only one. Something I heard recently was that people actually have two lives, and the second one starts when you realize you only have one. That's what's been eating at me for a while now. I know my story in life is still in its early stages, but I can't help but feel behind or ill-equipped compared to where I think I should be. And that's my first mistake. I've been so focused on the bigger picture that I've convinced myself that that's where I should be now. I thought my second life already started, but it's just been a wave of moving forward or just standing still. But I believe that I'm going to be okay. I mean, like I said, I'm happy, I guess, with where I'm at now. At least now that I've made amends with you. Well, I'm glad that you know you're not alone. Yeah. Look, you'll realize more and more that this path that you're on, it's different. There's no set directions. You make your own directions. And comparing yourself, that's just gonna slow you down. Just because you figured out you're not alone anymore, that's not gonna solve all your problems. So instead of comparing yourself, maybe you should just focus your energy on what you should do next from where you are now. Actually, hold on. I got something that could help explain this. What the fuck? Alright, I know you've been talking about the beauty of everyone sharing their own lives, and although it is great for you, it could also be a double-edged sword. If you watch for too long, then you'll just stand still while everyone else moves forward. Looking at the bigger picture, everyone's path is different. Some roads are long and winding, which is why you may feel like you're stuck in one place, but each step is still progress. If you look back at the path that you went through, you'll just realize how far you've come. And that goes for other people's path as well. No one's path is just one straight line, so don't go comparing yourself to others just to judge your own process. Look at them in admiration and learn from what they have learned. Also root for them, because the people that you've connected with, they're doing great things. And so are you. No path is the same. Yeah, you might be able to get advice on how to overcome some obstacles, but in the end, you're the traveler of your own path. So go through the journey and just know that in the end, you'll reach your destination. But to keep going on this journey is just... it's getting a little bit difficult. That's how it's gonna be. I don't think it'll ever be easy, because if it was so easy, then it wouldn't be worth it. Once you reach the destination, I do think you will appreciate the journey that you went through. You just have to follow the steps. I guess there's still a long ways to go. A lot that I haven't even covered yet. Yeah, but isn't that the best part? You've come so far in the time that you started, and now you're sharing it, hoping that other people will take something from your story. Oh, that's the point of this video. Thank God it connected in the end. I was afraid I couldn't capture it fully. Well, I don't think you captured it for everyone, but I think you captured it for yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody who shares their lives, they're just being human. They're living their lives this way because this is just what they want to do. And this is you doing the same. It's what being human is like for you right now. I mean, last year you could look back at yourself and you were different. Next year, you'll also be different. And that's the point of these kind of videos. reflection. It's not for anyone else. Just you. The creator. Yeah. Again. You're right. I know.